even been found in the placenta, and it's still unclear how dangerous this truly is for our health. At home, I try as hard as possible to avoid plastic, using glassware, a water filter, and around the house, making sure we use natural fibres for things like curtains and bed sheets. There are many more solutions. It's time to act.
We will not go home, we will not sleep until they have the person responsible where they want him.
There's going to be guns involved. It's a high-risk takedown.
We needed to bring it to an end.
I do it because I want our communities to be safer.
Meet the everyday heroes.
You feel like you're making a difference.
In a season of super detectives.
That is what we've been waiting for.
Saturday on ID.
When power corrupts, it turns the people we trust the most into monsters.
Anybody that would do that to girls is just evil. That kind of abuse of power.
The community trusted him.
He was a pastor,
Community leader.
sheriff.
He's the Olympic doctor.
Nasser used his power to blind everyone.
Brian View, American Monster, Abuse of Power, Monday on ID. The series that brings you face to face with evil returns.
So, are you capable of love?
I can pretend I'm capable of love. I'm really good at pretending.
I beat him to death with a flashlight.
So you didn't want to eat her?
No. Trust me that I am not insane.
Brian View, Evil Lives Here, The Killer Speaks. Tuesday on ID.
There are people in this world who are patently evil.
The greatest.
You've got a hunter. He's cold as ice.
American detective.
The body count is going to continue to rise. They had a feeling this wasn't going to end well, and they were right.
Brand new American detective with Lieutenant Joe Kender. Wednesday on ID.
Brand new. Court. Wednesday on ID.
Girl on girl crime can be very cruel.
He gets to you. You start to hear a lot of different whispers.
Something inside her possessed her.
People were pointing fingers. We're going to school with a murderer.
He was 43 stab wounds.
How can a 16-year-old have that much hate?
I ended up pulling the trigger.
She is going to be remembered as Miss Murder.
Brand new Mean Girl Murders starts Monday the 14th of July on ID.
What I need people to understand is that our detention is a pre-trial holding facility. So it's only for kids who are being held before their trial. They've not been found guilty of anything. Most of them are just waiting on their transfer hearing. That's the ultimate decision for our youth, to have their case heard in front of the adult system.
Tristan's here. He's coming up. But I have full confidence in Bobby. He is very good at what he does. He was my attorney. We have 20 plus years with him in the family. He's not just a stranger that's took some money from us, gonna go in here and argue that he knows his child. The whole family, we pulled together to raise the money. We did fundraisers. My kids did bake sales. It's costing me $50,000. But his freedom is worth a whole lot more. We're still praying that he doesn't see the inside of the adult jail. We don't want him there. If it takes everything that we've got down to nothing to to save him. That's our goal.
We sent the discovery request out, which is a document that we're saying, hey, state of Tennessee prosecutors, give us the information that you have on this case. Show me your card, and then we'll lay ours down, okay? I remember hearing it on the news, and your first impression is, oh my God, somebody shot a 13-year-old who was driving a car on the interstate. And then there's a 15-year-old, and 15-year-old, 16-year-old that was shot also. And not only that, there was another individual that's 15, 16 that was shot. Everybody in the car was shot. And, you know, your first impression is that this was some heinous crime where someone must have shot a 13-year-old. The two young men involved in this had stolen that vehicle the week before. And my understanding is one of them was supposed to be on house arrest when all this was going on, maybe both of them. Believe it or not, folks, we got a 13-year-old that hijacked a car, got our client picked up with the intent to do bad things, and they are the reason for this whole scenario. That's wasn't a crime committed by you, it's self-preservation. So that's sort of a two-pronged thing. One, there's no crime, and two, if there are charges, they're lesser, and those charges, and you in particular, can be addressed here in juvenile court, and we show that you're amenable and open, and what they're doing for you here is working. Okay?
I can't wait for my chance with him. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna stay here because the fact is, remember, this stuff happened almost 2 years ago. They still haven't came with no evidence against me.
Just transfer your shoes. You gotta show that it's not necessary for you to be charged in criminal court.
I hope they actually look at the facts, because if it doesn't go my way, then I'm gonna have to do time.
I could only fly. I could only fly. After this place of mine, come and be with you.
This Black Pizza. He on the culture, so he get like tips and stuff with it. You can't really bake it, there ain't no oven in here. You put hot water in it, and just mix it in. Yeah, I would have had some more if I would have been eating it. So, it's kind of just an animal house. You know, someone came in last night demanding a bottom bunk, and people started threatening to fight him. There's noise at all hours, and it's almost impossible to sleep until 1 or 2 a.m. and then breakfast is at 3:30. So it's really a challenge to get some sleep in. At least I finally got some medication. They're actually giving me a higher dose now in here. At this point, I'm just waiting to see if Florida is going to extradite me. They have 1 more week to get me. If they don't, I'll be released. Certainly there are people in the cell or in the pod who are able to go home. Someone else who was in the jail with me, he was just released. I'm glad he got out. It's kind of tough being stuck in a limbo. There's not much that's in my control right now.
For whatever reason, I feel really jittery, and I'm never that way. I didn't get a lawyer. I'm just gonna represent myself. This guy is John. John came into what?
Trying to support her and get this matter resolved, you know, without conviction or anything like that. Basically.
John's the reason we're here, the reason this started, the reason I got arrested, and he says that he wants to clear my name now, so I'm assuming that's why he's here.
She's been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That wasn't the case. I've talked to the DA, called them, I said, hey, this has been really blown out of proportion, baby and so forth. to, write down a plea agreement. And I'm like, no, she shouldn't be convicted of anything.
From the time I got put in handcuffs all the way up until now, it's like, why am I here? I'm going to tell them the truth, and I'm going to pray and hope that the truth will come out in court, and this will be done with.
Court is now in session. Like I say, you come over, please.
When you hear your name called, please answer up, let me know that you're here, and I'll try to get y'all on out of here. Black.
Here.
Come on up. You have a lawyer, ma'am. Are you going to hire a lawyer?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a date now. Jackson. Date. 3/24, 4C. Pena.
They said it was just silly harassment thing that you guys got me for.
Pardon me? I ain't you guys.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I hadn't done anything.
Yes, Your Honor.
You guys, give me a date. Teresa Waters.
Here.
Come on, Miss Waters, please. Miss Waters, do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
No, sir.
Are you going to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
You gonna represent yourself?
I am.
Okay. 3/22, 9 o'clock, 4C. And if you change your mind, please bring a lawyer,
Yes,
okay?
sir. Thank you.
You're good to go.
When I woke up this morning, my expectation was they are going to dismiss this. Once I got here, they didn't ask anything other than, do you have a lawyer?
You have a lawyer, sir?
Come back in 3 months. That left me discouraged. That left me frustrated.
What Teresa's going through, I understand. I just got home in 2016 from doing 11 and a half years. I did some state time, I did some federal time. I have to make this right. I know I didn't think this was gonna happen. But it is. Would I like Teresa? Of course. Would I like us to try to fix it? I think we working on that. Personally, we're doing that. I call it a bit to my job. But if that wasn't the case, would I still be with her? Yes. She's been through a lot. And she don't deserve this. But I wouldn't wish prison or jail on no one. No one. Period.
They made the bond really high, $23,000. God, it's horrible. He's so alone. People feel sorry for himself. I just can't imagine how he feels over there across the United States, all by himself. It's terrible. I mean, I don't even know how to talk to him right now. Because I know he's so depressed. Wouldn't you be? If you were him?
Oh my God. Just walked straight in the door, assaulted me, jumped in the car, fled the scene.
To get Zach out, I have to put up my whole retirement fund as collateral. Then I'll do whatever it takes to get him out. I have no choice. I have to go to Florida.
Kids that are in the detention facility, you mix them, and there's sometimes certain kids shouldn't be in the same room together.
When power corrupts, it turns the people we trust the most into monsters.
Anybody that would do that to girls is just evil.
That kind of abuse of power.
The community trusted him.
He was a pastor,
Community leader.
sheriff.
He's the Olympic doctor. Nasser used his power to blind everyone.
Brian View, American Monster, Abuse of Power, Monday on ID. The series that brings you face to face with